Now guess what? If there's trust issues, that's okay, because trust issues can be worked out. I'm Lexi, and I'm here to really tell the truth because CJ Sakul is lying. He definitely lied. First things first, blondes don't make mistakes. We don't do anything wrong. We are the perfect definition of a human being, and there is nothing wrong with us. Like, look at my body. Are you serious? I'm 24 and hot. Excuse me, my wig. Staying on to topic, CJ Sakul decided to go behind my back, and it doesn't matter what he did, because guess what? I really shouldn't have cared, but the fact that he caught me going through his phone, I had to play like I was upset. So realistically what happened was he busted me, busting him, which messed it up for me, busting him, because I couldn't turn it on him because he flipped it on me. You know how it goes, ladies out there. A lot of times men like to flip the script on us when we catch them ladies, and then they want to act like we're the ones making the mistake. You know how I got his phone? Because I don't know his password. He's way too smart for that. Royalty, she literally messed it up for me. If she never did what she did, maybe I could have had the password this whole time. Instead, I had to ask for the password to unlock it for the baby so that they can watch the phone. So I technically threw the babies under the bus and lied, but don't tell CJ. Yeah, so after all that happened and he caught me, I couldn't believe the way that he told me to leave. He literally just looked at me like he never saw me before. He was like, give me my phone back. What are you doing? Don't touch me. Back up. Back up. He was like literally playing the Matrix on me, dodging me, ducking, weave every second. And I didn't get the picture. So of course I'm yelling at him like, please, what are you doing? Pay my rent. Don't leave me. Oh my God. And he's like, no, it's over. He's so serious. And I think to myself, maybe this is a game. So I go home and I leave all of my things there, right? And the next day I find out I'm blocked. Literally green bubble every message. He literally blocked me. He's the only person to block me. This is like 3 times now, but it's okay because all the other NBA players, they never blocked me. They literally still text me. CJ don't even know what he's missing. I don't need him. I'll rent to the club the same night. But first of all, CJ got me bent if he thinks that I'm going to let him go like this. I seen his bank account. I know he got dumb money. Wig problem. And since he got that money, baby, we not going nowhere because blondes, we don't lose. And I hope his baby mama Royalty don't think he going back to her because I made sure before I left, baby, he knew not to go back there. But anyway, hopefully he don't go back to Nike because their relationship is a little bit like, it's sketchy. Like when we went to Six Flags, I don't know if you noticed it or not, but like the energy was off. Nike was so close to CJ, literally watching his back like a bodyguard. I don't know, like I'm kind of terrified of him. But if he decides to get with her, it doesn't matter because I look better. Like he paid for her body, but this is all Lexi. Living by Lexi, baby. Anyway, so CJ, you can kiss my ass if you think that I care that you dumped me. As long as you pay my rent next month, everything will be fine. Lexi, out. The craziest thing about this breakup so far that I'm experiencing is the fact that Mimi probably won't be a nanny now because Lexi won't be around. And that's crazy because the twins are going to say Lexi and Mimi a lot until they realize that they're not here. And that's a real crazy experience for me because this is something I thought was going to be forever. So that's why I had it play out like this. I had them around so much because I honestly thought we would get married. And now that we aren't getting married, I don't know if I'll introduce my kids to any other woman. At least, I don't know. Like, I probably won't. It just probably won't happen because it doesn't need to happen. And once you do it, you're kind of like crossing that line as to now this lady has to be their stepmother figure because, as you all know, the relationship with Kamari and Lexi, it actually went viral. When I made the video about my daughter meeting her new stepmom for the first time, that was like the first time I got over 1 million views in a while. So I consider that viral, and them and their energy was so real. Just breaking that up is kind of like stressful for me. But me and my daughter, we kind of like weighed in on this together, and she feels the same way as me. She sees everything, and she even tried to tell Lexi that you're not going to last long if you keep doing that. And Lexi told her, like, nah, me and your dad getting married. So a lot of this stemmed from me feeling like, oh yeah, you really think you got it locked in the bag? I'm going to show you. So that's really what this is about. And it's not that I want to flex on anybody. It's just that this is my life, and since I'm in control, I said it earlier, I have to move the pieces the right way or I'm going to lose the game. So I don't want to lose, and I don't want to submit to the wrong person and end up being stuck or trapped. And that being said, now I'm single. It's up to me to either find a new wife or just be this single guy until the new wife finds me. But either way, I have a lot of things that I can think about. You already seen it before. I did the show Finding Love for CJ So Cool. That's how I found Lexi anyway. So maybe I need to do that again. Surround myself with a lot of women and see who I vibe out with the most and see what we can make it out of that. But I don't know. I like to leave things into you guys' hands because for the most part, you've been in my life for at least 8 years, and you guys have been with me this far. I'm not homeless, so I would hope that you guys wouldn't lead me astray, and let me know what you think is best for me based off of this video. And if you think that I should start mental health videos to try to help myself and you guys out there watching that's dealing with these same type of experiences, then let me know by show of likes and comments, because you know I'm reading my comments more than ever now. I'm single, and once the kids go back home, I practically have nothing better to do than create YouTube content and read YouTube content videos. So that being said, everyone watching this video, please continue to pray for me. This is stressful. I know I'm not crying, but that's because I've already accepted the fact that I'm the reason this is happening. It's not Lexi's fault. It's my fault. I've already had multiple women in my life where we had like a year or more together, and it just didn't work out. So that means it has to be me. So all this being said, you guys can hate on me if you want. I approve of it. I accept it, and I acknowledge the fact that I deserve it. But don't forget, I am doing the best that I can. I was shot, and when you're shot, things change. And remember, if you can't remember, I want to remind you guys that even I thought Lexi had something to do with that before. And then I thought that it was royalty because Lexi was telling me it was royalty, but royalty was telling me it was Lexi. And then it was none of them at the end of the day. But there was a lot of times where I felt like I needed to break up and separate myself from Lexi, and I never did that. And it just led to the snowball effect. That's what happens when you just don't stop. It just continues to build. So a lot of things behind the scenes happen business-wise. I've seen the comments, oh, Lexi's putting him in that trance, man. He needs to get out. Well, sometimes I did feel like a get out ceremony. And then sometimes I felt like I was in love and that the get out stuff was just a joke. But the get out thing, it actually ended up happening, and now I finally got out. And that being said, prayers to Lexi and her family. I wish nothing but the best for you guys. I can never say anything negative about you. Like I said in this video, you're the best I've ever had, and I have nothing negative to say about you. All I can say is I wish it worked out, but it didn't. And since it didn't, I'm back on the journey to find love for CJ So Cool. Is the wig straight, bro?
No, nothing about this is straight.
Bro! So my guys don't think I should do this, but it's cool, man. Some things are better done than not.